Lay them out.
We started with Patricia's sighting in Long Beach. Now that object was drifting and hovering, heading in a general southern direction towards the Naval Weapons Station at Seal Beach. What we have going on here in Lake Havasu, that is very interesting. We have military jets possibly chasing a UFO.
Heading at first south, hangs a quick 30-degree turn, heads back toward Needles.
I think we might be looking too closely for a connection. It's also possible that these are just isolated incidents, you know, and it's just a coincidence that happened around the same date.
Even if they are, to me, it's the military presence. Military helicopters, military jets in an attack formation.
That's the connection we can make between these cases. The military is involved in one way or another.
Well, since Trevor said this thing did make a hard turn, a hard pivot toward Needles, I think we should head to Needles and investigate what kind of UFO incidents are going on in Needles.
We investigated a UFO crash in Needles last year, and I think there might be some connection. So we're going to talk to Frank Costigan at KTOX Radio in Needles and see if he's received any phone calls from eyewitnesses that could help us kind of put together a picture of what might be going on.
Here we are, Frank.
Good to have you back.
Thank you, Frank. It's really great that we're back, and I want to thank you for inviting us to Needles and talking to us.
Well, we had so much information. Back in May of '08, we had an object crash here off the Colorado River. This area is very remote, although there's 5 or 6 military installations like 50 to 100 miles in each direction. We never saw military aircraft, and all of a sudden we're inundated with it.
Now, did that military presence abate, or did it continue and pick up?
Well, the presence on the ground continued for like 3 or 4 months. Mm-hmm. It still comes through. Mm-hmm. And the thing of it is, you think about this thing that crashed here in Needles and all the military presence, all started with that object that flew, in our opinion, from Area 51. And I feel that it just fell in the wrong place.
Are people keeping to themselves, or is it the talk of the town?
It's the talk of the town. If I go into a restaurant, people recognize me from the station. Immediately, the conversation turns to UFOs and what the military is doing and why these people are being left out of the loop. Why are they endangered and the government's doing nothing to protect them? We're getting calls reporting different objects in the sky, glowing oval objects, glowing cigar-shaped objects, triangles, triangle lights.
So basically, we should be talking to witnesses now.
You need to talk to witnesses.
Well, guys, let's go.